Hmm. Yeah. Wait. Can't hear you, Jade. Your input's not set again. Just check your mic input. Make sure it's not reset it.
Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Yes! Yes, it reset my mic input again. Why does it keep doing that?
Not no idea, but good. At least we checked.
I didn't even have an update on OBS. Like, why?
Yeah, the PC restarted. So it might have like kicked the USBs off or something.
Oh, a good point. Of course. Sorry, Elmo.
Hello, Elmo.
I was saying hello, Elmo. Hello, Norbert. I'm sorry. I've been spamming. I didn't know. This sounds stupid. Making the emotes. I didn't know I could spam them myself, so I've just been spamming them and looking at them. That's why the chat is full of nonsense. We're just gonna give it like a 10-minute wait again. See if anybody else comes in.
They're all off with their families and wives and all that shit.
Disgusting. This is not a day for love. This is a day for gaming. Go get your drink. I only just noticed that Elmo put my body is ready. I don't think he knows what's gonna happen.
No.
I don't think he's ready.
Fat Rat's put his rat tag, but he ain't here, so.
Disgusting behaviour. Tuh. Spit on them. Anybody who ain't here is getting spat on. What you drinking, Elmo? 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 Anything juicy? Sody? A real life sody.
He's drinking a weed.
Can you drink a weed? Hey, can you actually drink a weed?
Probably.
Yeah. What flavour sody? Later some rum if I'm feeling cute. I don't know. Wow. Elmo, you're always cute. Come on. You don't have to worry about that. Come on. I do miss hearing Elmo's adverts on Bluffin streams for the rum.
What was the best part of them?
Yeah, best part of the stream was you advertising the rum, Elmo. How have you been today, my friend? Hello, Jaws! How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you very much for coming. It may be just you both tonight. But that's okay. I'm quite content with that.
Well, you know, the other losers are with family or wives. I mean, who cares about that shit?
Reject Valentine's Day. Accept loneliness. Being single is the best thing you can do. Sorry, Rex, that I didn't mean it like. Whoops. Oh, I meant it for people who are already single. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I've already slipped up. We're shutting down the stream, guys. Had enough. Getting shut down. Stressful work day, lots of snow. I bet it's freezing. I'm sorry you had a stressful time, Elmo. You guys gotta take care of yourselves. Why do you always have to... I wish... Who showed Elmo that emoji? He uses it every time and I laugh, and I shouldn't be laughing. Every time I see it, I chuckle. Because now I'm just thinking of that emoji unable to drive in the snow because he's got, like, snow in his wheels. It's... every single time. Well, we can give it another couple minutes and then we'll start explaining stuff, I guess. Sorry if the stream is flickering for you, Rex. I'm back and forth doing a couple bits.
It's a bit of a seizure.
Yeah, seizure warning for streaming on Discord. Way! Yay! We have a new member! Yay! Rex, can you tell me why you did this today?
Because you made me.
Because I asked you to. Well, now you can use those emotes to your heart's content. Feel free to spam piss jugs, hamsters, Sashi and me on the toilet as much as you want. I'm so proud of you. Lemonade? Okay, well, it's lemonade. Alright, it's lemonade. Alrighty, I suppose we better get on.
Mm.
Been about 10 minutes we've given it or so. Well, the main reason for doing this stream today, I like to do streams around the holidays because some people don't celebrate them, some people don't have family, some people don't have partners. It's, you know, it's nice to get together if, you know, you're feeling a bit lonely around the holidays. And it sort of ties into the game I'm going to play today, is, you know, a lot to do with mental health, and my body is now fully ready. Oh dear. But yeah, this game's heavily based on mental health issues. Just a warning. Main character suffers with a psychosis. So they hear things, they see things, but it's also tied in with mythology as well. So you've got sort of Nordic and Celtic mythology tied in too. So the line between the two is blurred. You're sort of not sure what is a mental health issue and what might actually be fantasy or lore or mythology. It's one of my favourite games, and throughout I'm going to try and keep a bit more quiet, so it might be a bit more of a quiet stream so everybody can hear it, and then sort of take breaks when it's more quiet to have a chat to everyone if anyone says anything, because there's going to be a lot of listening, there's a lot of noise there's a lot going on for you to, you know, to sink in. Is there anything you wanted to say, Rex?
No.
Why did you have to say it like that? So yeah, our main character is based on picked warriors. So there's a lot of different history-based things that we've got going on here, as well as some very serious issues. As we go through, we'll sort of chat a little bit more about it, but yeah, give me a minute, I'll just switch screens. And we shall jump in and we shall get going. Hold on a bit, so you finished your rum, but then you took acid. Now's not a good time to be taking any sort of substance, again, like with bug stacks. It might be a little bit strange for this stream, because obviously it's not a funny game. It's not a game we can sit here and laugh at, if that makes sense. It's like a bit of a serious game, and it's about someone who's, you know, lost the love of their life, so come join us for a serious adventure. We all ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get ready to go, guys. Also, do give us a shout if there's any problems with the screen or anything. It is quite a high quality performance game. Yeah, it is quite scary seeing things like that, Jules. I've watched a lot of different things and read a lot of different things. Oh, I'll be quiet now. Hi, Bean.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. What? He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in hell high. Look. Up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
You see them? You can see you.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, for everybody who's just come along, I'm trying to keep as quiet as I can for the cutscenes, so you can take it all in. There's a lot of talking when we're going through, and I don't want anybody to miss out on it. So, hello, Limp. Hello, Tactical. Hello, Bean as well. Sorry for not speaking. Might be a little bit quieter on this stream, just so you guys can hear it. All right.
Jay, just lower the quality on the Discord stream for me.
It's the lowest it can get.
Oh.
Why, what's up?
A little bit iffy, but
Is it
YouTube's fine.
janky? YouTube's all
The
good?
audio's fine, but I can keep up on YouTube, worst case.
The weirdest thing about this game, guys, is that I tried to record it. I wanted to record a series of it, but no matter what graphics I put it at, it stuttered and jittered throughout the whole thing because it's really high graphics. But when you stream it, there seems to be no issues at all. So it's a bit odd. But yeah, I'll try and be quiet as I can when there's talking bits, so sorry if there's not much talking, but hello everyone.
Use your eyes.
Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Is there a little bit of jittering, is there? If it gets too bad, just give me a shout, guys.
Is there anything you can turn down? I don't think you can do too much.
Have a look.
Have a quick graphics setting.
Everything's medium. So, textures maybe? Or high?
No, leave well, the Discord. Hold on.
Yeah. It's a very, graphically pretty.
Foliage and shadows and post-processing. Those won't make too much difference to actual visuals.
There we go.
Make sure to
I always get worried about doing that part way through, because some are like, we have to restart the whole game now. Right, let's continue.
You did apply, right?
Yeah, let's continue to Let's go to Helheim, guys. Off to hell we go.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
He's in there. You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
It's okay. It's just a pumpkin. No one stress out.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
So, for anybody wondering, that's our,
No,
Why is she doing this?
it's a pumpkin.
Why doesn't she turn about? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
So she's loosely based on two stories, which is Senua and Boadicea.
This in Helheim.
She's a picked warrior, all the sort of typical Norse and Celtic mythology. Most of it they used, it was actually a professor from Cambridge, and they used a couple of mental health specialists to sort of make up the look and the feel for
She
it.
forgets too.
But yeah, it's English dev
But
company
she
actually.
does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
No, it's not Sean Bean. It's not Sean Bean. It's pretty much, there's only one person this who's actually well known as an actor, and he's actually a Shakespearean theatre actor, and that's about it. Yeah, it's not Sean Bean.
So I can
fantastic
understand though. It does sound a little bit like him, doesn't it?
Young Sean Bean, but he's not Northern, he's Scottish. Or he's Irish, or... No, bit of both. I can't remember where he's from, but he would have Celtic sound. Yeah, I know it sounds like him, yeah. Duluth. When you hear it more, you'll see the difference, but...
Yeah, don't worry. The bag's a breathing turnip. It's fine.
Yeah. But all the looks and that are directly from what we know and everything, so...
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Hello there, AJ. Hope you're all right. So we are on our way to Helheim. We shouldn't be, because we are very much alive.
She wants to climb up there. She has to climb. Senua, what's up there? Down. That's it. That's the way.
It's kind of weird, actually, because the guys making this, they had no money. Like,
No, they
at all.
didn't.
They actually got given money by a mental health charity for things like psychosis to help them make the game because of how much, they
Well,
wanted to make a big deal out of it.
the lady here who did the work for the mocap was not an actress herself. And she did an incredible job. She also suffers from mental health issues herself. There are some amazing behind the scenes, but don't look them up on YouTube if you don't want any spoilers, but there's some
At the
incredible...
end, we can always link them.
Let's have a look.
She was a stand-in for 7 months just whilst they were experimenting with their mocap, and they said, the bloke in charge just went, you know what, we can't afford to go and look for someone, but at the same time, they were like, well, you do it, because you're that good, it's,
Yeah, and she did a fantastic job. Oh, I should explain that, AJ, sorry. So, on the channel, we just hit our first goal for monetization, so that means I can have super chats now and memberships. So on the top of the chat, I get I can have a goal. So today I just put 5 super chats, and I'll play the Mortuary Assistant live, which is a spooky, nasty jump scare game. So you could just put goals like that, and then if the goals are met, I have to do it. A bit like on sort of what Bluff's done on Twitch, really. So they don't have to. Yeah, no pressure. But God, yeah, YouTube says I need to mention it, and I forget.
I'm pretty sure they were studied.
Just drop down.
They studied all the most humans' most common fears, and they tried to blend them all into one character, as well as all the existing conditions. So there's constant things like darkness and water and falling. It tries to appeal to everyone's psyche.
So the game, there's also a second game out as well, which if there's enough interest, I'll do as well. And that game also does a lot of that as well, Rex. It's genuinely meant to be quite unpleasant and quite realistic. AJ! So you're immediately like, yep, let's make Chunky play the really horrible spoopy boopy game. This is incredible.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
She needs to look closer.
So we have these rune puzzles throughout the game,
Focus.
where we have to match, and then we can progress forward afterwards.
And the gate will open.
They're all real as well, I think. They all have real meanings.
I believe, I bought some runes myself, and I believe that is the rune for gate, if I'm correct. So. Oh! Hello, Inti! You backers staying on. You just call us a bunch of backers. We're staying hydrated, Minty, don't you worry. Hello, Eugene! Hello, sweetheart, how are you? Limp, for God's sake! Limp, thank you very, very much. There is no pressure to give any money, but that's really sweet, thank you. You're the first person to ever do it. Rex was the first member, and now you're the first super chat. Thank you very
we'll
much.
Just say, Jade's memberships are like a third of what Bluffin's costs, so you know.
Rex, all the prices are the same. I just...
If they don't watch Bluffin, they wouldn't know.
I took the prices from Bluffin's. Limp, thank you very, very much. I'll be clear with everyone as well. I want to be very clear. If you do give money, YouTube takes some of that money. So, and if that money does go towards anything, I'll let everybody know as well, because it's all going to be for the channel. No, I love you too. That was really sweet of you. Thank you, Limp. So, for example, Limp's $2. Coming over here after conversion is £1.60. So that may be taken from again, I don't know, but that's how it sort of works. Just so it's clear for everybody. But thank you very much. That's very kind. Now I'm kind of worried, Rex, because that's like... I'm not expecting... Oh, for I finished talking and Elmo does it. I will probably piss my pants watching this, but let's get this. Elmo! So basically 3 more, and then I have to play that horrid game. You know the worst thing about the mortuary assistant, if I end up playing it, is that every time you play it, the jump scares are random. So you can get so many different spooks on that. Oh my fucking god! That's it. Nope. There's only 2 left now, and now I'm worried. Rat and AJ want me to suffer. Thank you very, very much, Eugene. A gift for my beautiful queen of radiance and kindness. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you, all of you. That's super kind. I don't know what to say. I'm on the verge of tears now. Thank you very much. Norbert wants to see this as well. You better be hugging Norbert tight. You better be. Rex just like, huh? Okay. Now I've got to say, like, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to play this super horrible spooky game. Don't do it. Thank you, all of you. Sorry, I'll get back to playing the game. I know. I just thank you very, very much. Let's get this door open. Thank you, all of you. Put a big smile on my face.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Open.
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
Never, ever apologize.
Spent 6
Oh,
years
sorry.
enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Yeah, sorry, what I was saying was don't ever apologise for not spending money. That's not what I'm about or the channel's about. I'm about having a fun time.
Another voice joins us.
Please never apologise.
She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
This waterfall's extra wet, isn't it? Do you ever get that feeling with games, Rex, when you get really high that like a vertigo? I don't get that problem. But my fear in particular is deep dark water. That's what I've got a problem with. So I've played Subnautica and I found it genuinely quite horrible. But I've heard that in the future Subnautica might have a multiplayer. So we'll have to go back for that. That would be really scary. Your amazing self and knowing you as Eugene. That's very, very sweet. Been amazing knowing you too. Like, again, no pressure to do anything. Yeah, anything Celtic or Norse mythology, I absolutely adore it, Limp. Absolutely amazing. Literally.
This is the same with heights.
Oh.
You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Literally, you put, don't play Subnautica. Yep, already did. Already peed my pants.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got a vertigo from a game.
No,
but
I never
the
did.
Only one that recently, Elden Ring did it a little bit because of the amount of times that there's just the height differences. But tactical like Roman. I mean, this is referencing Roman because she's based on Boudica or Boadicea or however.
There's a
you
lot
prefer it.
of
So,
different histories and mythologies mashed up into this game. I have played the second one of this as well, and I'd really like to show it to everyone. It gets even wilder, and it's just as beautiful, honestly. I didn't know if you guys noticed when Druth was talking then, but that, when he was talking to her, that wasn't CGI. That was just a video
at the
of
gate,
him acting.
Yeah, they overlaid him just dressed up into the game. Because they couldn't really afford. They couldn't really afford the amount it would take to get him in the game. So it was just a video.
But I tell you what, that effect.
You wouldn't know immediately.
That effect really added to it, didn't it?
It's the effect they use in older films. Things like Pulp Fiction did it, where it's like you're like on drugs, and it's like it's vivid, but it's like a kind of hallucination haze, and that's the effect they did. So it almost looked like it was in the game, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, the voices she's hearing, the hallucinations, it was extensive research they did into psychosis and things like schizophrenia.
Also, amazingly, the only thing that they actually bought most of the equipment for this game from IKEA and Amazon.
Yep.
They had no money. The only thing that cost them a lot of money was
probably the mocap, wasn't it, as well?
No, the microphone, because it was what's the 360 microphone things? I forgot what they're called. They're now quite common for ASMR, but this was 7 or 8 years, 9 years ago they were making this. So back then, it was very, very expensive, and that's the only thing that they really spent a lot of money on.
If I remember correctly, I think it's 3 women that are talking in her head, and they all sort of. Yes, and there is one man as well. They're all have different personalities, and they're constantly the microphone they have in the middle, but they circled constantly around the mic. So if you've got headphones in, which is the best way to listen to this, you can hear one talking in your right ear, one talking in your left ear, coming around the back of your head. When I first played this, it was on PlayStation, and I had headphones into the TV, and it really shook me up the way they did this.
They couldn't even afford a recording studio, so all the audio you're hearing, they recorded it in their boardroom, and they just stuck some tape over the windows. So it's literally 3 women.
This is why it's so incredible.
It's 3 women and a bloke in a boardroom, smaller than most people's bedrooms, just walking around a mic speaking. And bear in mind, the whole thing was done on like a portable camera.
Bear in mind, this is 2017 as well.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, Eugene, Greek as well for me. Medieval, Renaissance, anything, all history. I love it, absolutely love it.
Let's be honest, anything that is the history from basically Roman up to now, and anything Greek, anything Renaissance, all of that. If it's hard not to be interested in it because there's just so much packed into a small time. It's like me and Limp when we talk about Shogun. That. All the different eras in Japan, it's hard not to when there's so much in such a short span. And Europe, there's no more history that you can fit in there. It's just constant.
Yeah.
You don't need to be AAA, no, exactly.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
All those symbols.
Yeah.
Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh, that gave me chills watching that again.
She's hurt, there's blood.
I'll just let you guys know I am supposed to die on this bit, but we'll have a chat while I'm doing the combat.
End it now. This is near the end. Leave, run away. Go.
I essentially end up just going enemy for enemy until I die. The way she was talking to the camera just then made my stomach lurch. I don't know how to explain it. It gave me chills.
Defend yourself.
I am defending myself. Yeah, and then the enemies become like shadows, so I'm just going to allow her to take the hits, because that's what happens.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time. The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not breathing.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Okay, that's a hell of a scene.
It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
I know that might have been very confusing.
She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I watched that happen,
Who will she choose first?
and I thought she just died and that's it, and I got really freaked out. It scared me.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
2 gates, 2 gods.
She's too scared.
Which
One.
Okay. So to narrow it down a little bit, we're going on a quest to Helheim. So hell, essentially. To meet Hela. Essentially the equivalent, I suppose. The devil, maybe? Equivalent?
No, more like Hades.
Or Grim Reaper of hell.
A bit more
Yeah,
like
it's
Hades
difficult
type
to
thing.
difficult to compare. We're going back to ask her to bring someone back from the dead that we care about.
Hela and
That's our
Hades-
quest.
Hela and Hades are kind of the same thing, though, right? Because it's both are guarding the underworld, tracking the spirits that cross. Similar
Yeah,
sort of.
with mythology it crosses over a lot, so sorry, I don't mean to be offensive.
No, Eugene, it's not. See, Elmo said Sean Bean. No, but he is good. But he is. I think I cannot remember if he's Scottish. I think he's Scottish or Irish or one or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was trying not to laugh at your comments, Eugene, during that, because that scene is, like, really harrowing, and you're just there like, the poison ivy, that's me taking a shit. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, essentially, she's lost someone. She is in the mythology. She's a Gelt, which in the Celtic system was basically someone who was either delusional or seeing things, or is kind of they had to go on like a pilgrimage to work out, sort themselves out, basically.
Which is where she met Druth.
She met Druth, who is kind of another person who had been flung out and, you know, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Druth is his name. A Druth is someone who was cast out because Druth means someone who utters the words of false gods or real gods, whatever it may be, but there's someone who generally is considered a little bit. They've kind of they're uttering falsehoods. Like, that's why he's got this look of a beast man. In the ancient lore, they would grow feathers. They become like beasts, and that's why if you watch, he's got like crow's skulls on him. He's got feathers.
Yeah.
So she is on a pilgrimage to the underworld to save someone, and it's also dealing with what's happened to her is her people were wiped out. So she has been through this huge trauma in her life. Not only that, but losing her partner. So it normally would just be like a pilgrimage through, down, get partner, beg, fight your way, whatever. But because she's got a mental battle as well, it's got that two-sided thing of she's fighting two different things at once. And the thing is, how much of it's real, how much of it's in her head.
That's the
is what
thing.
you've got to think about.
Essentially, she went out into the wilderness on her own and met Druth. Druth told her a lot of mythology and folklore, and the thing is, she was vulnerable at that time. So the question is, how much of this is actual folklore, and we're seeing real fantasy things, and how much of it is her imagining things? Is she actually going on a road to hell? We don't know. Is this all in her mind? We do not know, because she has mental health issues. So, that's the thing. Oh, take care, AJ. So essentially, that's what's been revealed so far. You know, that's not a spoiler. That's just, we're just retelling what has been told so far.
I mean,
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
There's a lot, especially if you've played God of War as well. I haven't played the second God of War yet.
yeah.
You'll recognise a lot of
A
it.
lot of this is going to make sense.
And yet, the hair physics are insane, Eugene.
Ymir, everyone has seen or read that name before somewhere. Also,
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Sorry, Rex, go on. Milk.
if you missed it at the start, Hela, who is the lord of the underworld, as it were, that is the daughter of Loki. And again, everyone knows who at least has an idea of Loki, and Loki is hence referenced in God of War. So they are very close tied, actually. You could have Steam did a sale where you got both of them.
That's actually a really good idea. You should message Steam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can, I can understand people coming into this game and finding it very, very confusing.
I mean,
But
thing
the
is,
game
the
does
game-
not have enough recognition.
the game itself is confusing because it's two different battles at once, right? It's the mental health on one side and it's the actual physical battle on the other. And I mean, it's going to go over your head if you are either maybe quite young, or you just don't get the mental health side of it. It's, it's not going to affect everybody.
Excuse me in advance if I cannot remember how to do these puzzles. I'm terrible at puzzles. The older I get, the more I cannot do puzzle games. It just hurts my brain sometimes.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
The story's like an onion. Well, yeah, to be honest.
It has layers.
Actually,
Cakes have layers. Everybody loves cake.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. What do you think will happen? Come on. Come on. You did it. You did it. You did it.
There we go, and the door's open.
Something's different. It's changed. Can you see it?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Also something that I didn't see in many games. I don't know, 2017, you might correct me. She looks what you're supposed to do next, or at points of interest. Again, 2017. Can't even remember how old I was in 2017.
Well, The Witcher came out about a year and a half before this.
However hard she tried.
And I think the way The Witcher looks is fantastic, but the detail here is very different type of fantastic. Like, the hair is insane. Ugh. really see Lord of the Rings on the markings, don't you?
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
I'm not trying to be morbid, I'm actually trying to look at their armor. And the style of their clothing. That's a booty. That's a burnt booty. I should not try to be fun. I really should not try to be funny in this game. This is not the time or place.
I mean, look, that's literally the Rohan doors. That's it. It's Rohan.
These guys look incredible.
Don't give up. She finished him.
I can't remember how to roll! We will just block for now. I'm just like, which button's block? Which button's block?
She can still do it. There are too many of them. Find some position. You run.
And now I'm at an impasse.
Take him down.
I'm not the best fighter, so...
You won.
It's like living in a heavy metal album, isn't it? So cool.
Nothing will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Now what you have to think is, imagine this, but made now in Unreal 5 with a budget
my
10 times the size.
goodness.
What they could do if they had.
To be
that,
honest, they might ruin it.
yeah,
Ruin
potentially,
its
but-
charm.
Valravan's power of illusion
Oh, there he is.
comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
There's that dude.
How much it's changed. It's all different.
There it is.
Burgers?
Did you hear burgers?
That's what I heard.
Everything will be a flesh wound. Hogwarts Legacy mods.
It wishes.
Imagine it, this had magic. Oh my god.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world
Oh, the trees.
where the forest itself is watching.
You see that? Got eyeballs,
Right.
eyeballs on the trees.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
I think we gotta go around the houses this one.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Can you
yeah,
imagine if
yeah.
Baldur's Gate was like this?
Weirdly though, that's one of the only other games recently, both UK made very cheaply. It's almost like that's
Go.
a good recipe, right? Not too much money.
Something.
If you hear the song of Valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions.
There's Valravn.
He's gone.
And there he goes.
Where is he? It's all your fault.
'Twas but a trick.
Focus.
And then he points you that way.
Valravn is a supernatural raven. In Danish folklore, they're described as ravens who consume the bodies of the dead on the battlefield, then turn into a form of a knight after consuming the heart of a child.
Oh, that is...
All
I shouldn't say
appear
cool.
as ravens.
I shouldn't say cool after that.
Fight me.
Bro's just scared of me. He's just frightened of me.
Is she lost?
For the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Like troops
you go.
become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Is it technically like a throat singing, I suppose?
It is, yeah.
When you zoom in on it, it really focuses on it. I think it's somebody speaking backwards almost.
It could be, yeah.
Raven's favourite song. It's the only song he keeps on repeat. Bruh. There we go.
She can get up now.
And now we can go up that way.
Get up now. How can she get out? Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
Weirdly enough, there's actually a roller coaster in Ohio called the Valravn because it's the track is shaped like the wing to a raven,
Really?
and it's based of it. Yeah, the ride is nicknamed the Raven of the Slain.
That's so cool. What an interesting fact.
Well, it's the only other thing in modern pop culture, in modern, culture that it references it other than this, weirdly. There's also a metal band from somewhere in Central Europe that's got a song about it.
Of course there'd be a metal band. It's so metal.
If you've ever listened to like ravens when they do that low cawing sound, especially if they're doing
Yeah,
breathing,
in their throat.
it's a weird sound.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Oh, I had it in my left ear then.
Find a way through
Was she in your left ear for you too? It always makes your ear itch. Like, get out of my ear. Oh. Spacebar, that's what it was. Yeah.
Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight.
Owie.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it.
Oh, there's two of them. Whoa, that was not fair.
Come this far, she needs to keep
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
It's okay, you played Elden Ring.
Eat shit. I know, you'd never thought I played Elden Ring and Bloodborne, would you? I'm a big stupid.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Oh. Just some dude. Well, I'm on my way.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Kind of cozy feeling.
the song. Valravan's song.
Right, we've got 2 different ways we've got to follow for this puzzle.
It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's 2. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion.
We got that place open.
This reminds her of somewhere.
Can we go down here? Nope.
Where? Which forest?
The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left in.
She went to the wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian.
But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
some are still there.
But where? Some are still there. And why?
Raven's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Ah, it's quite relaxing with seeing all the fire and the rain.
Yeah, it's just the voices that are the problem.
Ah, you get used to it after a while. Just friends.
Elmo loves them.
It is relaxing. You don't find it relaxing? Right, let's check what's going on up here. I see, okay. This guy wants to take the piss. He's just making me go round and round in frickin' circles.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
I don't know about you, but I like that as a creation story.
Hmm.
I can't think of the right word for it. Like, it's not a nice idea living on body parts. Just say everything in this game is metal.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, we're inside Ymir, we're on Ymir, we're with Ymir, we're not with Ymir. Ymir is everywhere. They're around, they're in the sky. Their brains are clouds. I like that idea, that's kind of cool. Yeah, just because this dude is a god of illusion, it doesn't mean he has to be a prick, but I guess.
Well, yeah.
And, like, the first time you see him, she's not even scared, she's just like, fight me, and then he just goes, and runs off. Coward. Fight me, coward.
The ravens. They've all gone. No.
There's still three.
There's three. There's three. Where have they gone? They've gone.
She did it, but what does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And in the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grew in strength until they consumed her whole.
Now where have we got to stand?
The darkness.
That looks
had
like
her
it's
in
back
its
there.
Mm-hmm. Where the first gate was, I think.
Making you backtrack a bit. My finger's gone numb because I'm just holding down run all the time. Oh, the pain of playing a game. There we go.
There's a ton of cool tattoo ideas in this game.
God, yeah.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest
Look how trippy this is.
will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian?
You see it reflects her image all over the place. And the fire in the right, it's almost like a close-up of it. It's so trippy. It's like the game has this whole effect.
It's like looking through double glazing when it's steamy and like raining.
Yeah.
Gives that blurred effect.
There he is again. Mammoth. It looks like he's got a little nest. He's kind of cute with his little bird head twitching. He's a goofy little guy, you know? Little goofer. Little goofy goober. He's not frightening at all.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both
He's just a little fella.
fighting together.
Oh, there's a pile of poopy. I can't go up there because there's a pile of doody. I always hate it in games when it's like a step like this and it's like, you can't go through it. Like, why not? You know, don't just put something like a chair in my way. Just put a wall, because I could move a chair, you know? Like, Poopy's gone.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen,
Did the wrong thing.
who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan?
I'm stuck.
Burnt away that day.
I have to go,
From the
I have to go round
flames.
and round.
A new man stepped forward, and Druth was born.
Oh my god, I almost broke the game.
The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
wish she could have seen my home before these dark times.
Right, now where do you do this from?
Right by the crow, I'd say.
I've done this from the wrong angle, haven't I? I don't remember.
You've got to be up left somewhere. Yeah, you've got to be above on the left, so...
That piece is too big, surely. Surely! Surely, right?
You go left up those steps. Left.
Oba curva. Holy shit! Bluffing!
Piece of shit.
Oh. I have to read this out. I'm very proud of you, my little fart sniffer. I can't watch right now, but good luck and suck my nuts.
Wow, what a piece of shit, man.
Bluffing, that's a lot of money. Thank you ever so much.
I mean, we've spent like 200 on his Twitch soundboard.
All right. Fair is fair. Thank you very much, Bluffy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Wait. Don't do another one, because if it's one left, isn't it? Until the game. Until I have to stream the game. That was meant to be 20. Yeah, okay. I'll send it back to you, brother. It's okay. Just send me your PayPal and your bank account details.
Jake, go right. Turn around.
Am I stupid?
No, turn around. There. Isn't it up there?
Guys, am I stupid?
Look, because that's there, so...
Yeah, that's not part of it. It's too big. It's just those... There's 3 pieces over there. So I thought it'd be from a height, but it didn't line up. It didn't count as 2?
No.
Oh, shit, it did.
No, it's only 1.
It's 5th super, it said.
No, it's 4 out of 5, it says there.
But here it says, let's celebrate their 5th super. Have we hit the game already?
No, it says at the top.
What? Hold on,
4
guys.
out of 5, it says. 5 super chats, but it says 4 out of 5. You click it, 4/5. 5 super
What
chats.
on earth? Because on Bluffins it says the number 5, and then underneath it says, let's celebrate their 5th super. But then at the
There has
top...
only been 4, so...
Huh?
There's been 4 chats, right?
What? Huh?
Bluffin, Eugene,
What?
Link, Elmer. There's been 4.
Well, why does it say 5th?
Is it Bluffin's 5th super chat?
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's just... I'm a dum-dum. It's your 5th ever super chat. Thank you. Bless you, Bluff. Okay, so we're still 1 off of the game, then. That's worrying, because I'm going to end up pooing my pants at that game if it hits. Bluffin, thank you very much, my darling. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will give you your money back, I promise. I promise you. Any money made from tonight is going straight back.
To Sashi.
To Sashi. It's going into a dreamy fund. Yeah, it looks like I have to look down, doesn't it? I have to be on his nest, right? Yeah, oh, yeah, I see it. I think I'm stupid. Yeah, every stream super chat back and forth. That's how... Oh, fuck,
well,
Elmo just did it. Elmo, why did you put... Everybody's banned. Muffin, stop! Elmo, stop!
Guys, you're gonna get us kicked off me off kicked off my benefits if too much money comes in. Stop it.
Dude, it's fine. The limit is like 5 grand, isn't it? It's like we're not gonna make 5 grand. It will be fine. Thank you very much, Elmo. Thank you very much, Bluffin. Please stop sending money. What if you get 10? I didn't put a goal down for 10 because I didn't think 10 was gonna happen.
10.
Hold my
Fortnite
bit.
stream
Stop.
with
Don't
Bluffin.
send any. Don't send any more money. Tom, please.
Yeah, Bluffin, you got 5 grand lying around, right?
Yeah, guys, if you're gonna, like, actually do something, why don't you just become members? Like, God. I'm kidding, that's really bad.
Elmo, you can't give money towards a super chat and then not do the goal of the super chat. It's just as much involved for you.
It's a nasty game. Mortuary Assistant is a nasty game, because I don't know... Oh, I'm falling! I'm falling! I killed myself. Guys, I died.
Well,
that's not good because that counts towards the game being erased. That counts towards it being erased. I'm blaming Bluffin for that death. Yeah, that is true. At the beginning there, it said if I die too much and that rot spreads up to my head, the whole game gets erased. So, blame Bluffin for that. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness, Bluffin. Love you very much, my dear. Thank you for everything, guys. Really, thank you. Now, let's try not to die.
yeah, Elmo, the saves are raised if she dies.
Oh. I've got to tap the keys.
Yeah, Elmo, yeah. If the rock goes all the way up her arm into her head and she dies, the save is deleted. You have to start over. No, it's real. Does this game look like it likes to tell jokes?
No, it's not a joke, it's real.
Broken. The gate is open.
Although it does give you a cool step.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
It'd be really good if you just went.
That bit just there, that's Rex, and that was me behind him because it's Valentine's.
Oh my god.
Where are we? I remember.
She's a bird now.
It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Oh god, I don't remember this fight!
Surrounded you.
I'm gonna get hurt! that guy just go come at me, bro?
He's gone.
Oh! You bitch!
Aragorn?
Oh! His knees and feet are freaking me out. I missed. Oh! You little butt. Oh, he's got a little bird bomb! I'm definitely not badass. She is badass. Oh! I'm gonna get his little bird booty. Let's go!
You finished it. They're overwhelmed. Who's going to lose? It's nearly over. Finish it.
That's not fair, 3-on-1. Ow! No! I can't block everyone!
Get up quick.
I'm dying!
Block, block, block.
She's injured. She can still do it.
Remember to roll backwards.
Behind you. Behind you. Behind you.
That is handy.
Finish this.
The Wraith ability.
Focus. Focus now.
Someone's aiming at you!
You're stronger than him. Focus. Focus. Focus now.
A mirror can give me a slow-mo, luckily.
We're winning.
You scream at me.
Focus now.
Oh, did we get him?
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Oh. Oh, that death rattle.
The mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Everything's okay now because it's sunny. We're in a good place now. I mean, technically that is true, Elmo. You're not supposed to go to Helheim unless you're dead. I see we're going back the way we came. It's weird, I only remember specific things from the game. So some of it's like, oh, I forgot about that.
When she was younger, She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Oh, I see an eyeball in that rock. Did you see that?
Yeah, did you?
Oh, the eyeballs are everywhere.
If you want a good film to watch based around this, watch Beautiful Mind.
Yes.
It's Russell Crowe playing John Nash. And 90% of it's basically fact from his own book about dealing with schizophrenia, which is psychosis is one of the major factors in it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Senua, you have the sight.
Senua.
Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
Mama.
Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
One of the key things with psychosis is seeing patterns and faces.
Mm-hmm.
Recurring things in the world around you.
Yeah.
Looking
It's
for
weird 'cause
meaning in things.
a lot of people, there have been cases of people with it, and it was mistaken for like ADHD.
Yeah.
But it progresses past the obsessive, like seeing things that aren't there, and moves on to when it gets to the hallucinations. Then they know, but early on, some people can live with it forever, and that's the worst they get. But others, it progresses.
Different stages of it. Limp, yes, it's an incredible film. It is such a good film.
Beautiful Mind might be in my. Whenever Bluffin talks about my asking me to do my top
Yeah,
10,
your top, yeah.
it's always hovering around there. Because basically anything Russell Crowe did between 98 and 2005 is generally in there. Gladiator, Beautiful Mind, and Master and Commander, and all three of them are amazing and completely different from each other. But Beautiful Mind is one of the best films ever made, because John Nash went through all of that, and he died about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because his taxi got sideswiped by a drunk driver at like 90
Of all
years
the
old,
things.
after living. And bear in mind, he was in one of the American private colleges, and he started seeing people when he was about 17. He could still see them when he was 90. He said in famous interviews he could still see the same people, and I remember in the film, it's a true story from his book, that like he only realizes that they're not real when the kid that he sees doesn't age. It just suddenly occurs to him, it's like, they're not growing older, so I know they're not real, and that's the only way he knew.
I
yeah,
cannot
amazing
imagine
film.
living with something like that and trying to explain it to other people. As goes for anybody suffering with anything mental health wise, trying to explain it to someone else is extremely difficult. You and me both know, Rex. That's why it's a subject special to us, in particular. But Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Go and watch it, Lynn. And Elmer. It's fucking incredible. Jennifer Connelly as well. Unbelievable film.
Oh. Oh, hello. You're different. Ow, you hit hard. Fug. Holy shit. Ow! You're a mean bastard.
You're close.
Focus on blocking the first hit first.
I love that spin attack. You know what? It may seem like a simplistic combat, but it's still enjoyable because it looks good.
Yeah, but it's a story game. The combat isn't important. It's more about just giving you something to... It's making it not a walking sim by giving it some kind of action. That's all it's about. And it's just enough.
Get out of here.
Don't let them surround you.
He threw me! Oh, he's got a shield.
Suplexed you. Just focus on the critical blocks. Wait, just block. Just block and time the block.
Oh.
Don't attack.
Whoa!
Just block. Don't attack. Just block the swing.
They're winning.
Jesus. I do love this style of armor and the look of these characters. Problem is, I gotta build up points for me slow-mo.
No, just block the swing.
Stop them.
Don't try and attack. You get critical. If you get that critical block thing.
Let's get some space between us. Yep. There we go.
That's it. No.
She will die.
I think I gotta get round the side of him that's not got the
Okay,
shield.
Don't block, dodge. Don't block, just dodge.
Okay, I'm trying.
Watch out!
That's it. Don't block, dodge.
He's down. Finish it. Strike him.
I'm sweating, I'm sweating.
Finished.
Oh my god.
The gate.
Oh my goodness.
It won't open.
You know what? You know, fat guys, this is on easy. So, I think I might be stupid in the head. Because this is easy mode. He hurt like a bitch. Oh, we have to go see the fire god, I think, now. Mammoth. Let me in. I think there's something wrong with my arm, guys.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Truth's got one heck of a nasty cough.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world.
2 pounds.
Like her. We spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
You should have gone to the hospital. That would have been the sensible thing to do.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
I missed out 3 pieces of story somehow.
What?
Yeah, do you see in between the 2 white bits? Yeah, I know. Where were they? That's so annoying. Well, luckily those pieces of lore, they're not part of like the main story. It's story. Yeah, it's that's annoying.
It's probably a couple side paths in the Raven puzzle area.
That looks like a weird face. Yeah, probably is, but I'll revisit myself. I'll make sure we haven't missed anything. It doesn't feel like I should have missed something, because it feels like a general straight path. I didn't see any bits trailing off, or... Big sad.
There's probably compilations of all of his puzzle bits. All of his lore bits.
Mama? Mummy?
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Oh, look at the detail. I love it. It's gonna start to get bad. Oh, probably wants me to do the door and come back up here. Let's go around, go around, go around. Ah. Oh! Oh, God! That made me jump. It's not fair when they do 3-on-1. Christ.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
That's what she said? Uh-oh. Can I do it from this angle? Ah! H!
The path to Hellham is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
The Git.
What did you say, sorry?
The Git.
When they
The
first
Git.
sealed my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Isn't this where Elmo lives?
Yeah, a little bit.
The beautiful mountains?
Yeah, without the fire, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa! Oh, not him again. Criminy.
Try and block him.
Holy shit!
Behind you, idiot!
Trying to dodge the other guy at the same time. Well, I caught him. Back it up, back it up. Pack it in, let me begin. No, I don't want to go for you!
So weak, they can see you're weak. Behind you!
Ignore the pain.
I can see! Oh my god, this dude is ridiculous!
Too slow.
Oh god, my face!
End it. End him.
Get up quickly. She's injured. You won.
There we go! Yes!
Remember the warrior trials.
Find a good position.
Surround you.
Calling me Snoop and saying I'm a rap artist is an insult to everybody. Leave me alone, not you again!
Behind you.
Whoa! Slow-mowing those guys is the only way to win. My balls dripping in sweat.
He's gone.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. That guy sucks. Just put the shield down, you know? Just stop.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel. and let the dead walk through.
Sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Oh.
It's there. There it is. Focus.
I don't remember how I do this. Blathor, Norse god of piss! The piss god. I don't remember how you do it. I'm sure is it you just focus on it. Right? I remember that first bit, but I don't remember the second bit. Fire? Oh, okay, now it's working. I guess it was a bit buggy. Jesus.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's just the fire. Surt is through there.
For you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
God damn it.
Truth, Surt. Find your own.
I'd spam some of the piss emojis for you, Elmo, but I can't switch screens right now, so
Find your own way.
You just have
know
to
that I
find
send you
it.
piss emojis.
For you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting. Surt is waiting
The
for you.
Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
We should all aim to be like Soot then. Just screw everyone. Burn it all down. Hello again, Eugene. The what? Ah, I see. That was code for Elmo going to pee. Make sure in honor of your Blathor, don't wash your hands, Elmo, as usual.
She needs to find it.
Another fire.
Another fire.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Sounds too close to the word suet.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
Just pause a second, right? I've just
Everything
seen
will burn.
Ruffin's just tagged on Discord. It's just been announced that Nuclear Nightmare's not being developed anymore, and it's finished. They're not
What?
finishing it. Yeah, the developers have run out. They've said basically it's beyond their scope to repair the damage the last update did. They don't have the time or the money to keep developing, and they said roll back your game to the last update, and that's it. They're leaving it. So Nuclear Nightmare's finished. It's done. So that game's dead in the water.
Well, especially for the people here that we were going to play it with or haven't had the chance to. I mean, we still will play it, but that's such a shame.
Probably not, though, because the most recent update, I don't know if when we played, it was very broken. All the vehicles don't work, the helicopters don't work, the perks are still broken since launch, so that's it. So yeah,
They're not going to fix the
so I had
perks.
to. No, they're not going to. They're done. They've said Buffin's put it up and read it after, but they've basically said it's beyond our means to like continue development, and now people are demanding refunds because it's But yeah, so Nuclear Nightmare's finished.
Oh, that's so sad because we enjoyed it so much. It was such an incredibly, like, an incredible experience the first time we played it. Why would you give up? Maybe it's just, it's not got the promotion.
Frustrations, the lack of updates and patches, game we teased with the creation of our roadmap and statements have been somewhat. We've been missing them. Further development of the game itself is beyond our ability. The roadmap is also likely no longer going to be accurate. I'm not at liberty to say about why, but
Nuclear sadness.
Look for another person to be stated soon. I ask for no longer speculation. I don't want any accusations thrown around. It was everyone's desire to work on the game, and it frustrates us as well. Rest assured, we'll be doing everything in our power to continue, but the circumstances at the moment seems unlikely it'll ever be finished. So yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's so sad. Because we all had such a good time with that game.
They priced it way too low. If they'd had that at 15 quid, and they would have tripled their money.
I
per
think
sale.
they didn't get enough publicity because I never saw it like advertised.
Yeah,
I never knew anything about it.
Like Lethal did really well, but that was 10 quid. But like
Eugene, I will kiss you.
I only wanted to quickly say it because
all of us here, we've pretty much all played it together or wanted to play it together. So no, that's worth saying.
Yep.
I can't stand it when you jump into a game and you fall in love with it, and then it's like, no more for you.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path. Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Something about fire?
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call
Ragnarok.
it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
I love that tale of the wolves swallowing it and Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Now I am tear bending. Yeah, Fenrir. Yeah. Tear bending. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Well, that's the name of one of the wolves, isn't it? I can't remember the name of the other one. Who?
Yeah, Loki's wolf, Fenrir.
Who?
Ah.
Is it a bad time to say shit's on fire?
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
I'm burning! I'm burning!
Oh, well.
I died. That's not good. How many chances do I get, guys? Yeah, cosplay would be amazing. I mean, that's why I want to dress all the time.
Well, there are a few, but...
I think I caught my foot in the fire as I was running, and it just set me aflame. I don't want to lose my save. I'm frightened now. I think I just gotta be careful where I step and stop panicking. There we go. Everyone just ignore the screaming.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Are Eugene and Limp gonna build a boat again? I want to see boat adventures.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I need a video from Eugene of just those two like outtakes where everything goes wrong.
Yes, I'd love to see that. That would be awesome.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Does he want them to, or does it just happen?
Oh, I love these starter houses with the pelts on the wall.
Rohan.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I'm waiting for Eugene to do like an outtakes video of you guys. Did I fuck up? Did I goof? Oh. I don't remember.
Do you have to be above to look down on it? Or something?
I have a feeling you're right. Oh, I have to do that as well. I thought because I just looked at the fire door, it was just the fire. What a dum-dum, innit? Us Devonshires don't have a little brains, do we?
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Oh? This way.
Yeah.
There you are. Sneaky little rune. I bet it smells great here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Run time.
She's going to die. She's dying. Now, you have to run.
Okay, I can't go through that way. Up we go! Oh god. Not again! Oh! Oh my god, the scream made me jump. Oh my god. Which way am I going? Oh, not in the fire! I liked that voice then, that was just like, nobody cares. I don't need to be on fire and fighting. This is not what I need.
It's nearly over.
Let me out! Oh god.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the pride!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Really are brilliant with their acting. Really pulls you in. I hope everybody likes it so far because I really would like to show the second one. It gets, obviously I won't spoil it, but it gets just as wild. Or even wilder. And of course, with the modern graphics, it's incredible.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I'm gonna be people. That's people.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm looking for my
Not that I found
pea.
you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
It looks like that flag, right, Rex? PP.
Yeah, but it's not got the point coming back down.
PP. PP. Und Kaka.
Wait, don't go down, because it's floating around, so it must mean it's there, right?
Yeah,
there,
it means you're
it-
close to it, but I don't know if I have to do something else to trigger.
Wait.
Must open again.
Yeah, hold on. Look at the flag again.
Is it? Oh.
It has to be
PP?
that stick. Does it have to be this stick in front of you?
No. Just anything in this area. Am I silly, Elbow? Can you see it? It looks like it's this stick. The roof.
No.
Wait.
The roof of the building you're on? Up there somewhere?
Wow.
No.
Oh, I'm a dummy dum-dum. You just looked at it.
There's a delay, so it doesn't... no, it's not that one.
Oh, I feel so silly. Wait a minute. Is it this stick? Oh my god!
Yeah, there, yeah.
Oh my god! That's a sneaky one.
Back up a little bit, maybe.
Elma, you're so smart. There we go. Oh, it's the inside, not the... I see. Elma, you smart little cookie! That took me a minute. I never would have lived through this story. Yeah, because the pee-pee is showing up
there, stop,
here.
stop. Face the same direction you were. No. That's it. Back up. There.
Pee-pee? Pee-pee and kaki in pee-pee caca land. Cross.
No.
Oh.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
That was a cool story.
I mean, giants riding flaming steeds, that's standard Bible apocalypse too. They all come from the same original... Oh, right there in front of you. Look left a little bit. Doorway. Broken... No. On your left. Wall that's broken. Left, there.
Oh my goodness, that's so obvious.
Is it the right one? No,
Oh. No, it's facing...
go
I
outside
have to go
of the building?
outside, yeah. There we go. Got my PPs all together. Right, so we go down the bottom and it's going to be a sprint through this area and it won't be a straight line, I'm guessing.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
A little bit buggy, that is. Do the looky.
You're too close. Walk back.
That doesn't sound good.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Head down the fire!
All of that and I got burnt anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt and take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
This music kicks ass. Uh-oh. Oh!
It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
Don't block.
Oh my god.
Don't block dodge.
He's too fast. They're winning.
This hurts us.
Stop them.
Dodge. Don't block. Dodge.
I gotta block sometimes because I can't dodge. Oh, sorry for being quiet. I had to concentrate. Oh. Get wrecked. Sorry, Limp, there was some crazy noises going on. Choke slam.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Poor Truth. Bless him. I think we'll walk back to that middle area. And then...
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Something.
Victory, finally, thank you. Should have had these devs write a Star Wars series. You really think so, Eugene? You'd have that much hope in them.
If you think of the way that combat is, it's very reminiscent of the old sort of lightsaber combat, honestly. It's weird. I could see it.
You think so? Like the spins.
Saw a deep connection form between the
Yeah,
Northmen.
it's got some of that to it.
If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
I mean,
Yeah, Druth's actor's Irish, not Scottish.
yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is a good female lead. Where it's just...
Strong in a different type of strong, an old school kind of writing of strong female lead.
Yeah. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am.
Who knows?
Yeah, what I was going to say is I think I'm going to go back to the main middle area. And then might have to stop there because I'm not sure, continuing on, when it will stop again. Does that make sense? And we open up the next area for next time.
You can tell he's... I can't remember his information, but... yeah, I think he does like Shakespearean work, so...
You can sort of feel it in the way he delivered everything.
He does have a cameo in Game of Thrones, weirdly, as well, which is cool.
Does he?
Yeah, Eugene, yeah, I can sort of
You
see
think
that.
so?
I don't like hack and slash. This feels more like timing and like Sekiro but less over the top and ninja-like. But like the weight, you can feel the weight of the movement.
That's what I think I said the first time I played this, is you can feel the weight behind the character, and even so, even if it's like you're not into combat, the music ramps up, the visuals are amazing, it's like you're playing in a cutscene.
In new Star Wars games, it's like, yeah, it's fun, but you feel so light and quick, and it just doesn't feel like real weight. It's weird.
Something I will say about the second Senua game, it's not a spoiler, but it's incredible. We have these fights again, but whilst you're doing them, you could be hitting a character and it immediately blends into a cutscene where you can't control the character and then brings you out immediately into a fight. And it's so seamless, I was shocked. I'd never seen anything like it before. I thought it was absolutely incredible. Hold on a minute, what the frick? Happy Valentine's Day, Chunky Rex and chat. I hope you all felt like someone cared, even if it was quickly dashed when you realise it's your stalker. Hello, Sage. Happy Valentine's. Haven't even addressed that. Happy Valentine's. Any sniff you?
Exactly, Eugene. Like it's not about the lightsaber combat, but the characters should feel like they've got weight to them.
Yeah, but still, but still be light as air.
When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again.
Kinda sus, gotta admit.
This is gonna sound...
Oh.
Alright.
And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
It's gonna sound... I feel silly saying this, but it's like, what I imagine for Jedi is that their feet are on the earth, they are grounded, they are one with everything around them in nature, but at any moment you feel like they could pick up and fly off like a bird. I know that sounds really nerdy. But it's like they're so at one with everything, but like you could turn your head quickly to look at them and they'd be acrobatically in the air. They'd be soft and light as a feather, but once their feet are back on the ground, they are on the ground, they're connected.
Yeah.
I know that probably sounds really nerdy, I'm sorry. Can you imagine, sorry to interrupt Rex, but can you imagine Jedi braids with that hair physics?
I mean, kind of like...
Wouldn't that be awesome?
There is a Jedi who has that sort of hair. I can't remember her name. Remember she's the black woman in Clone Wars. I can't remember her name, but she's one of the only ones in the council. She's in Attack of the Clones.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of
Voss as well.
You may
Yeah,
cross the
Voss would
bridge
have it.
over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Quinlan Voss, yeah, you could do him up like this as well.
I love Quinlan Voss because he's so much fun and he's
yeah.
so cheeky. I quite like the Jedis that are I like, well, you can't really say Grey Jedi now, can you? The characters that are in between, the ones that are like they're a bit like Anakin doing things when he shouldn't.
Grey Jedi is a term you can use, but sweaty hardcore Lucas fans don't like it. But to me, there's dark and light Jedi. You can be a bad guy but still be lighter of mind. You can be a good guy but darker of mind. It's weird. I'm mixed on it.
You see the blood print on her arm?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. It's something. She's got a strange name. Weirdly, the other thing this guy did at the same time he was recording Hellblade 2 is he's 3 characters and still wakes the deep.
Yes, we looked that up, didn't we?
You've heard him in Bluffin's series, yeah.
Yeah, I do like her as a lead because a lot of modern things they tend to, if there's a female lead and they want her to be a hero, they build up for ages upon it. Whereas this, you're just dropped in. She's already tired and worn out. She's already been through a lot, and you're just seeing her go through even more. Should I open this door quick?
Anti-hero Jedi.
Or should
Yeah,
I
go
wait?
on.
I'll open the door and try not to go any further, because I think it'll probably save for me. There is no... No, it's all auto-save, so...
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
into
the
hell.
dead may cross.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer, led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Whew. Just take a moment to process what happened there. Big oof. So unfortunately, yeah.
You saw her change then, right? You saw like her split personality kicked in then, and she looked like a different person, right? Elmer's for you, but that voice, he's incredible. That voice.
I never thought about like the mouth of Sauron until Elmo said it, and I thought, oh my god, he does.
Elmo, that is the voice actor of Eredin in The Witcher: The Wild Hunt, the main bad guy of the leader of the hunt.
My god,
Eredin.
of the Wild Hunt.
Yep.
Whew.
So you can hear it. It's the same voice. Phenomenal voice. But he also voices Max Rebo in Lego Skywalker Saga, so that's very
I remember
weird.
you telling me that he's Max Rebo as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right, Elmo?
I hate blood eagles. I mean, they're fascinating to learn about, but...
So I looked up that they still don't know if the blood eagle was a real thing. They only have like cave painting equivalents of it and like rumor, but it was like the one thing Roman generals feared above all. Like,
wasn't it because there was rumor of killing somebody like that? They had no soul, they couldn't go anywhere. Was that like a rumor?
Exactly. They were bound.
But she's taken his head anyway, as they believed the soul was in the head. Hence why it's game over if the rot reaches her head.
Exactly.
And why the brain is so important. Really, Eugene? I told you, I will kiss you. Don't you do this. I swear. I swear. That's a brilliant voice.
The council member is Addie Galia. That's her name.
Addie Galia.
Addie Galia, yeah. Who knows? But yeah, again, pieced together cast, but they managed to get a couple of like she is magnificent. I actually just found the Game Awards last year. The best male voice actor or performance was Troy Baker for Indiana Jones. So who got the lead female voice or performance was her.
Brilliant.
It was Melina Jurgens. Although it was the award was presented to her by Harrison Ford and Troy Baker.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I've just posted her Instagram in one of the general channels, and you can see she tagged it. Even though Harrison Ford said her name wrong, she said, "I'm legally changing it because he said it." So,
just be careful if you do have a look, because I think I will play the second one because I'd really like to show everyone. There'll be spoilers, yeah.
You can see she's actually tagged spoilers. A lot of it is.
Has she? Oh, good.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Thank you, Eugene.
Thank you so much for staying, Eugene. Love you too.
But yeah, so you can see. But yeah, she was handed the award by Troy Baker, and as someone who wasn't a voice actress who got taken on, and that was her first, thing to be handed it by those two. It's probably no bigger, like someone like her.
I prefer it when they find these people who have seemingly come out of nowhere, and then they can give a performance like that. With like that first one where she first dies is shocking. And that there, where she's screaming and fearful of the voices and crying, it almost makes your stomach turn a little bit.
Also, Jade, the advert for the second game wasn't that one with the music where she's
singing? Yeah.
Yes. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'll find that video when we finish this series, or I could find it later on because there's no spoilers in it. It's just it's a trailer.
Yeah.
For the second one, if you've not already seen it. Because it's pretty hardcore. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I
also want to. Again, you guys will find this cool. The company who made this, called Ninja Theory, they made a game called Heavenly Sword, which was like a PS2 title. It was huge, like revolutionary, because again of mocapping. It's the same guy who directed this, who directed that, and that came out 16, 17 years ago. They brought in, and that was 2006-7. They were making it. They brought in a mocap person to help teach them how to do mocapping for a game because at the time it was new. They used the same technology they learned from that to make this game. The person they brought in just to give them a help with learning how to mocap was Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis then went on to be a producer and writer for the game. So the guy who made this game learned everything about mocapping from probably the greatest legend in mocap.
Well,
Andy
there you
Serkis.
go.
So you can see with the face capture, you can sort of see where they maybe learned how to do certain things and angles and all that. You can see it. That's pretty. I thought that was pretty hardcore shit. So yeah,
That is pretty incredible. Begin with something like that.
so yeah.
My PC might blow up any second.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah, right, Lim. And imagine that. You're like, oh, we just need some guy who's good with mocap. I don't know, bring him in, you know. And bear in mind, this would have been 2005-6, so you know, only a couple of years after the success, and they spent it was 20 million, I think, for Heavenly Sword, and it barely broke even. But it's kind of a cult classic.
And you?
Yeah. But yeah, go on her Instagram, have a quick glance, because you can see stuff that's spoilers. She generally tags it, but at the top, you know. Bluffin made it. There you go. Bluffin, you missed.
McBluffin plays. Hey, McBluffin plays.
Mm-hmm. Bluffin,
have you heard of McBluffin?
I just want to repeat that last bit for Bluffin because he'll find that pretty sick. I want him to watch a bit of this so he can at least see it. I don't know if you've got sound on.
McBluffin plays. I don't know if you subscribe to a guy called McBluffin. Your names are so similar.
Has he got sound on? That's what I want to know. Or is he just, you know, pretending?
Imposter. I think as well next week we'll have to see what's going on, but now, now that we hit the 5 out of 5 goal, I've got to do the mortuary assistant now, for God's sake. So now there's continuing Senua, Bug Snacks, and mortuary assistant, which obviously I'll have to do mortuary pretty soon.
Bluffin. Also, Bluffin, you would have missed, but the guy who's voicing Druth in this, he's phenomenal. He's 3 guys in Still Wakes the Deep, and he was recording it at the same time as doing this. And he's Northern Irish. He's really good.
Andy Snurkus.
So imagine these are the 2 games you get to do. Still Wakes the Deep and this.
Which is
like,
awesome.
Within a few months, like in terms of other than actor, like that's fucking awesome.
It is, isn't it?
And there's 3 guys in it.
I know, 3. Well, I want to say a big thank you to everyone as well, because everyone's been really lovely and donated money which you didn't need to at all. Thank you very much for that.
Bluffin did. Bluffin Plays didn't, but
yeah, Bluffin Plays is a bit of a slut, I've heard. So you know, probably won't. You know, bit of a cheapskate. But thank you very much for that, and thank you for coming tonight. If you are interested in seeing more, let me know, because I'll probably finish this one, and then I'd love to show the second one.
It's not too long, is it? Right? It's like you'd probably.
I think we could maybe finish this in one more stream.
Yeah, might have to end at like 10:30 and pull it just a bit late to do it, but.
Bluffin, I'm only joking, darling. Don't. I'll send you your money back if you need it. Like, seriously, you didn't have to do that. You silly bitches. Yeah, I'll finish this one, and I think maybe we can finish it in one more.
Worst case, yeah, get a second job. About time. Start a YouTube channel. I hear that's worst case, do like a double feature like Bluffin did, where you start with this, finish it, and then we pop on to one of the other ones.
Could do the bit of the second one, because as bad as it sounds, I would happily pay for Senua 2 at full price, but it is about £60. But right now it's free on Xbox Game Pass, so whilst I have that pass, I can then show that one.
Yeah, but even if you pay 2 months for that pass, you'd pay less than for the game. So.
Yeah, but I'd happily give them money. I just don't have money at the moment.
But we don't know what their next project's going to be.
Well, I'm following them very, very closely because
like Eugene
it's
said,
incredible.
imagine if they were brought in from, you know, by a bigger team came in and were like, okay, we want you to be part of this project, and you know.
You can sell salt to hole at loose players.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how Bluffin did it. He sells himself on the street corner. We've got this system where Bluffin pays me and then I'll pay him. So it's just a constant back and forth of, like, paying each other.
You know, we already talked, me and Jade already talked about this, but the irony being, me and Jade share an account, so I'm paying to be a member on her channel, which she gets a percentage of, so we're basically both paying YouTube.
It's a silly system, but because you've become a member, I think I can unlock one more emote slot, and that makes me really happy. So I'm paying for an emote slot.
Yep.
It makes no sense. Why is my... Stop bing-bonging!
Bluffin likes to play a little game with himself doing this each time, doesn't he?
He likes to talk to himself. Which was actually, like, sort of the theme of this stream, so...
Bluffin's definitely a bit of a schizoid, so...
Oh, wow, you can't say that.
At times, I do wonder, I think...
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. You've made it all memorable. When you come by again, I just love to have you here, so don't feel pressured to spend money all the time. Well, you didn't have to do that. It's really kind of you. And I do really appreciate it. So, like, don't worry about that. Don't feel guilty, okay? Oh, what the shit? I don't want you in my group.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You know, great. Now that means I have commitments. Thanks, Bluffin. You just made it.
To be fair, all the things included in all the tiers, I think he gets for free normally anyway.
No, actually, there's personal life updates in there, and there's videos without bleeps for swearing. So I have to make sure to release those now. But you get the emotes, Bluff. I'm spamming the emotes again. I'll pay you back, I promise. Seriously though, I will. If you want it back, just say. Third job interviews tomorrow. Stop making me feel guilty, it's not fair. I'm just doing what you do when people are nice and calling them like a piece of shit, so... Oh, for Christ's sake, Elmo, stop!
Elmo should become a member, it's cheaper.
Elmo! Stop! I'm genuinely, like, being honest here. Money doesn't matter to me, I'm just having a good time. And everybody just keeps frickin' doing it. I like that dog. Yeah, I do like that dog. Elmo, take your popcorn, go to bed, and I'll give you a refund. Stop. Please. You're too kind. I love you all very, very much. Thank you. I'll try to go to bed now and not have too many nightmares, okay? Everybody look after yourselves. Dream of piss, Jug, okay? So I'm gonna get upset. And once we can talk to Bluffers and figure out what's going on next week, I'll let you know what I'll do then. Yeah, there's a choice of 3 then. Yay! There you go. Bluffin's got the emotes.
I mean, Bluffin's gonna be in a wheelchair soon, so he'll have no choice but to sit and stream every day.
Yeah, we're gonna become his permanent carers. With his leg. You have a wonderful night too, Limp. Thank you for staying. Thank you for everybody who stayed. It's been lovely. Have a lovely rest of your Valentines, or even if you don't celebrate it, whatever. It was nice to spend time with you all, and that's what I like to do. So take care. There's a Bluff emoji. Yeah, Bluff is the, I was gonna say piss jug, that's very nice. He's the hamster. Bluff's the hamster. Good night, my lovelies. Thank you very, very much. Take care. Bye-bye.